don't think I've been to one village. It was nasty hot. Most of them are not. I mean, it's not that they're cold. They're just not super hot. And at night it can get a little chilly. So it says bring a little coat or something like that, a little something you have. Or rain. I don't think I think it rained one time and 5 times I've been to Mexico. And I took a shower at that. Other than that, I don't remember it raining. And most of the places are dry. The same thing.
Yeah, not in summer. I think it's springtime. I'll remember it rains like a lot.
Yeah, when you go in the spring or something like that. But you might want to bring some of those kind of things. Just think through those things. Baby wipes are your good friend. Earplugs.
No, Jordan. And I stayed in. Then we stayed in that little in Oaxaca with him. Remember when we stayed in that little motel? He was on. He could. This is no joke. I don't know. I don't know if I can describe it. He snored. He snored as a choir. He harmonized with himself, and it was he had a breathing apparatus at night.
12 distinct sounds.
And it was loud. Every one of them were loud.
His wife wasn't quiet.
There you go. There you go. Some people ask me about what do you want to bring. It's hard to say like little goodies. Do you want to bring some Spanish Bibles? I think that's fine. If you want to pack away a few Spanish Bibles, bring them. That'd be good. Spanish tracts. If you want to bring some of those. Yep, bring them. I probably have them the last time we went. Spanish tracts are good to bring. Little trinkets for kids. You might go and just check out little things. Remember, when you're going through the airport, it all could be stolen. But little things that you could bring for little kids. If you had a VBS and you want to give a little prize away, think about that kind of stuff, you know. If you want to shove a couple coloring books in there or something like that, that would be fine too. But don't go all out. You don't have to do anything extravagant. We're traveling. We can't really do it anyway.
Yeah, and some reason I remember that you can't, like they didn't want you to give away balloons or of course anything that was a choking hazard. You know, like maybe those little rubber balls or anything like that. They were very careful about that stuff. So if you buy anything, just be careful.
So just think through it. I'm telling you all this because I know that in the next couple months, you're going to be looking to shop and prepare for it. You see it out, you get it, but you want your little fellowship to gather some stuff together. I wouldn't go crazy about it because we have to bring it down there.
We have a bunch of toothbrushes.
They're like, but they say Delta Dental one.
They wouldn't
Doesn't
be able to
matter.
do
They're
so.
like travel. They fold into each other. I got like 100 of them in the back of my car. I just send them.
I don't see why we didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be good. Most time when we take things like that, we just end up shoving them in various bags so you get them down. And that way, too, if one bag gets ripped off of stuff, the other bag gets through. So it's kind of the deal. Don't bring expensive stuff. Jewelry, watches, iPads, pods, and all that stuff. You can't really use it. We don't have that one, Mr. You don't want to bring them anyway. Number one, you're just sitting there the whole time thinking somebody's going to go through my junk while I'm out here, take my stinking iPad. You don't want to bring it. You want to bring a camera, but you want to bring something that's simple. I know most people take pictures on their phone nowadays. That's fine and all, but you got to watch it the whole time. And I personally don't like it. And if you're a woman, you don't want to have your junk all over you. No earrings, none of that stuff. You don't want anything to draw attention to you in that sense. Just that somebody could think it's valuable and knock you over the head. You're traveling. It has nothing really to do with Mexico. Some of it does, but you're traveling and you just don't want to have it on your body. Does that make sense? Just a safety thing. Obvious stuff not to bring. Anything that you you don't really want. I hesitate to say, like I have sometimes I'll carry a little knife that has in my thing that has a lot of little tools on it. Whatever the heck I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Because you get out there, you don't have a lot of tools, and man, that thing's got a screwdriver on it, it's got a knife on it, it's got everything on it. You want to carry that in your suitcase because you can't in your little carry-on. But if you want to do that, but I wouldn't go crazy on it. You really don't need a hammer because most of it's going to be concrete and that kind of anyway. You'll miss most of this trip, you might wanna bring a hammer. What you probably need for construction down there really is gloves. If you wanna bring some gloves, something like that, most of us in this room are not used to doing hard labor, and so when you do it, the old hands take a beat. So you might wanna bring some gloves. I don't think there's anything else that we need to bring that you can think of.
Cap.
Oh, you definitely want a hat.
Flashlight.
Yeah, stuff like that. You girls want a flashlight. You guys want a flashlight, but you girls really want a flashlight. You just need to have one. You go in the village, it gets dark. Sometimes down there it's can be, and you're gonna want that flashlight just so you can check out what's going around you. Yeah, you go in the bathroom at night and yeah, if you can think of a couple toilet papers, that'd be good. That's usually my suitcase has in it, toilet paper and stuff like that.
If it's right in between your sleeping bag.
Yep.
Stuff a couple rolls in it.
Couple rolls of toilet paper will do you good. Down there, it's a whole different world. Or you can take a bunch of toilet paper and sell it to us. And that's kind of self-explanatory. Airport, just to kind of give you, I looked some of this stuff up to date because I haven't flown in a while. Some of you who have, you might want to tell me. They have this specific site said you want to have a 3-1-1 rule. 3.4 ounces of anything you have in a bottle. So like you say, well, I want shampoo and I have a 7-ounce bottle of shampoo. Can't have it in your carry-on. They're going to take it from you. And actually, sometimes they're going to make you throw it away right in front of them. And you're going to go, ah! You got a little bottle of shampoo. If you want a bigger bottle, you can put it in your luggage. And anything bigger has got to go in your luggage. So you're going to be thinking 3.4 ounces. And then they say all your liquids and all that kind of stuff, you need to put in a plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag. You're going to have to pull it out, put it through the little thing for them to look at anyway. And it was another part of the one. What was the one?
One bag per passenger.
And one bag per passenger. You can have only one carry-on per passenger. Get on the plane, they're going to be shoving it everywhere, and you're going to have one per passenger anyway. So whatever carry-on you got, it's going to have that change of clothes in it, you know, and you're going to have your plastic stuff. You're going to want to have that little bag with those little things in it. You can actually go to Walmart and get some of that stuff anyway. Get the shampoos and whatnot. Not that you're going to take a lot of showers anyway, but you're going to want your little shampoos in there and all that good stuff like that. Soap, but you can't have anything over 3.4 ounces. Susan and I went to Bahamas. They took our fingernail clippers.
Oh, little scissors.
Oh, we had little scissors. You know, little teeny scissors.
They've loosened that up.
When I just flew through Puerto Rico and Richmond, you don't even have to take off your shoes anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Yep.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Yep.
I hated that.
You can just walk right on through now. Yeah.
Well, it's just people
Now, I'm
putting
saying
bombs in the
Richmond,
shoe.
when I went from St. Croix back to Puerto Rico, St. Croix made me take my shoes off, but Richmond does not.
Just depends
So
on where you're
we
going.
don't care if you're going out.
Yeah.
Coming back, yeah.
Yeah. You still might have to come back, who knows, but,
Yeah.
yeah, I think they have loosened up a little bit. They got a little better on how they check things out. Your luggage, if I'm correct, and I looked up on the site today, it can't be more than 50 pounds.
That's correct.
Yeah. You have to weigh it, and when we got there, a couple of us had like 52 pounds. So you're going in your bag and you're pulling something out, and you shove it in somebody else's bag that was 46 pounds. And you know, you're just literally trying to get your stuff down there. But
That's a question I had for you. It's usually $50 for your for your checked luggage, both, going and coming. So is that included in our fee, or is that something we need to be
if
prepared
you're
to
carrying
pay?
one bag and you're carrying the luggage, and it doesn't cost anything more than typical, it's all included.
Okay, 'cause it is $50.
Yeah.
And you usually pay that when you're going.
No, it's included in us, our fee.
Okay, so that is included. I
Yeah.
guess, that would be an extra $200.
Thank you. I'm gonna show you a little. I'm gonna go on their site while you're here looking at it. You have to fill it out, and in there I'll probably talk about money and stuff. Like, don't worry about the money. GCF is sending all that money where it needs to be, so you don't have to worry about it. So whatever the airport charges us is what we'll pay them in that bill. It's not a big deal. That'll be included in your fee. So don't send anything to GFM. Don't send anything to the airport. Don't send any of that stuff. we'll send it, for you. But it's included. But now, if you go 51 pounds and you have to charge more, that's on you. If you decide you really wanna, I just gotta have that extra thing, then you can pay that bill, because that's beyond what we're asking you to bring. So you gotta get that 50 pounds or lower. And, sometimes, whatever, man, you get in the airport and you think, I got 49 pounds of stuff, and it all of a sudden becomes 51 pounds. And I don't know why, it just does. Maybe our scales are off, or their scales are off, it really doesn't matter. But you're gonna have to yank something out and either shove it in your carry-on or whatever to get it down to the weight that it needs to be.
What do you think about like a big, like hiking, camping backpack?
As your luggage or as your carry-on?
Luggage. Well, you couldn't
Yeah,
carry it on.
that's what I would do.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
I really don't. I can't see anything top of my head wrong with that.
Because you can tie your sleeping bags and your cots and all that, to it.
Yeah.
And then it still, I mean, we just have one back from our old camping days, but,
I
I mean, would that be something?
don't think anything's wrong with that. When Keaton went to Washington, we had remember I showed Keaton? Keaton went to Washington. She had a duffel bag one time. She shoved all of their
burlap.
Yeah, it was burlap. It was quite embarrassing, but not for me, because I wasn't.
Just trucking around the airport. I was like, that's a great idea. It's not a good idea.
But she did it. Just the point, we got it through.
If you had something, Jill was saying that if you strap, I know you're not carrying around the village or something, but if you have something strapped onto the camping bag, it would probably be a bad idea to have it strapped inside the shack.
Right, no, just when you're, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, that's what I'll watch those guys load this stuff up, and they're sitting there, they do not care. They kick it around, throw it from like
They had a
15 feet
special
in the
boat
air,
up there.
and I've never seen anything like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, they don't care. The heavier it is, the harder it goes. I'll tell you what, there's somebody up in there who's built this going down. And they're just, if it falls on the other side, it's like it falls right down 15 feet. Boom, boom, they just really. So,
That's the point.
if you tie something onto it, don't be surprised.
Yeah, don't go to town, buy some nice luggage, and it's gonna come back to used. That's all I'm saying. And the little plane we get on to Mexico, we'll get down there, it's a little better actually than the States when it comes to that part, not necessarily flying. That's it, man. This is the first meeting, I want to get you guys together. The next meeting we have, we have to sign a couple papers for GCF. You guys, now I do need to show you something. You need to go online and do what I'm getting ready to show you, so you can kind of sign up. You have to sign up